Well, good morning. Life is Feudal, Forest Village. And check this out. These Vikings are going to make a full-on frontal assault. This is the first time for me. I've never seen them come on like straight into the city and stuff. They're always like trying to sneak into the back door. So let's grab Catherine here, and we are gonna meet these dudes right here. I don't think I can do anything to the boat. Boom. Right on, right on. I have been just having to let my people collect resources. I ran out of resources, and with all the building that I've been doing, that's pretty cool the way it comes up. Let's get out of that and watch where they go. Slow it down, just kind of see where they land. This guy's falling. Graphical glitch. This dude needs to fall in the water. What, 4 of them? Let's have this little kid do it. Billy's gonna do it. Kill him, Billy. Check this guy out with his silly butt oven mitt gloves, mitten wearing freakazoid, burning my buildings. Get off that. So what I was saying is I've just had to let my people gather resources. I ran out of resources with all the building that I've been doing and this and that. Good job, Billy. You done good there with killing people. Now go learn about something like killing people. Yeah. So I'm just spending some time letting the resources go back up. Fish is plummeting again. Weird. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And kind of getting a little bit closer on this. This is really taking a lot of the resources. So that's about it. Well, I plopped in a couple more houses. Plopped in some more mines. And yeah. So I just need to let it run for a year or 2 or 3 and find a stable balance. I'm struggling with charcoal again, and 20 kilners might not be enough for a population of 227. Put these buildings out, people. Come on, let's just speed it up and let them get on with it. What else? Did I get more Vikings landing somewhere? Come on. Keeps like spreading to other buildings and stuff like that. That sucked. Yeah, I just need to let them get on with it for a while. So that's what I'm gonna do. See you back in a little bit. Alright, and I am back. Sorry for the noise in the background, and also for yesterday's noise in the background, neighbors' dogs barking and stuff like that. I didn't even realize it while I was recording. I had headphones on, so I generally can block it out, focusing on this and the music and everything like that. But I realized that you were able to hear it. Alright, so this is ready to start with an angle there, and let me show you what all I've done while they were building and clearing and collecting, gathering resources. I've got a new donkey caravan here. Help out with the distribution of the food and everything like that. There was some meat not getting to these folks over here, and um, pretty much got the vegetables sorted out so everybody's got access to vegetables. Oops. Let's just take that one out. Maybe one of these times I'll explain um, in more detail this caravan extended mod that I'm using that allows me to have more routes, and you can do all kinds of stuff with this mod. It's a great mod. Um, Fun stuff. Excuse me. Added some houses, upgraded, and yeah, that's about it. We got the beehives going. Yeah, a little bit of honey coming in. I'll end up putting some more along here. Just really wanted to get this exterior fortification done. So yeah, let's get on with it. I've got the game slowed down right now just because this is time consuming, and um, I don't want the game running on a super high speed, and this will probably be extremely boring, and I think I'm probably going to cut it out just a little bit, maybe a lot, maybe all of it. I don't know. We'll just see if I can get the right angle fairly quick. If I feel like I can get it pretty quick, I'll start laying it down. If not, then I'm going to have to edit it out. That's not too bad. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, well, I've stared at this thing for quite a few minutes. This is the same angle that I had, and I stopped recording just to stare at it for a while. And yeah, so nothing's changed. Just I'm gonna go with this one, and just need to be careful with the footprint because uh, lining these up and getting them to match on these funky angles can be really difficult. And sometimes what can happen is if you're holding the shift key down, see, this would probably leave a gap between these two buildings, and you almost have to let them build it and then come in and lay this next one without holding the shift key down, paying close attention to the footprint. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and let them get on with this, speed it up. Make sure that there's no gap in between the wall and that the footprints match, and the next existing wall will have a footprint that will match and fit in nicely without having a gap. So what I have to do is just sit here with this little wall section at this angle so I don't lose the angle I've got started, and let them finish this wall. And that's what we're gonna do. So, oh, and I got it on pause. Dang it. Me, you dumb knucklehead. So I'm gonna let them get on with that, and I'll come back once those two walls have started their construction and I can see where the ends exactly are. Okay, so they've got the wall started, and that's good enough. So making sure that it's lined up both this way and this way with the right footprint, and you can kind of sink them in a little bit to a lot depending on what you need as far as your footprints go. Looks good to me right there. Boom. Alright. Same thing on this side. Just lining it up. Watch the footprint on both sides while I'm lining it up, and that looks pretty good to me. Okay, so assign some workers to that. Let them get on with it. And either one more, two. This might end up having to be a tower right here in the center, or possibly archway. I'm not really sure. I might do a doorway, but I gotta see how much space is in between once this next section of wall is started. I'll be back. Okay, so I've been staring at this for a while and seeing what I can fit in here. And it's too wide to get just two of them in there, and it's too narrow to squeeze three in there. So I'm gonna have to go with some kind of centerpiece, and I don't know what that's gonna be yet. And I hate to lose the angle that I've already got started, but I'm going to. And now I need to try to match it up. And this is a pain in the ass. So I'm going to be messing with this for next 10 minutes, and then I'll be back once I get it. Okay, I'll be back. Wow, you won't believe it. I got it in just like 15 seconds after I stopped recording. Like literally, maybe my 5th try of getting it lined up. And the way you can tell if you're all lined up is just lay it on top of one of your existing ones, and just match up the edges and make sure you got it all groovy. Okay, so what I need to do is sink this in as much as I can and keep it lined up. I want to leave as much of a gap in the center as I possibly can. And the footprint on the right, on my right, of course, is not important. The footprint on the left is only mildly important when dealing with when I'm going to be placing a tower there. So it looks like that is as far over as we can go. And let's do it one more time on this side. Zoom in a little bit so I can see this a little bit better. Now I wonder if holding the shift key down is going to help us. Nope, not at all. Come on, give it to me. Alright, there's as much as we can go. Okay, the angle, I'm gonna hold this angle because I can squeeze this in there. I'm gonna see what it looks like, and I might go with the a 3 doorway entrance kind of thingy thing. So let's see what it looks like in a little bit. I'll be back. Well, would you look at that? I ended up with the Watchtower in the middle there, just because I thought that 3 archways looked a little silly there. It wasn't I don't think I'll ever use this as like a main entrance and exit. Well, not as much as I have planned for this one. So I didn't want to draw too much attention away from over here. That fit in there nice enough with minimal clipping into the lamppost. That one This one took me forever to get it lined up. Yeah, that one was the full, like 7, 8 minutes to get it. The only thing I don't like is the level. This is up higher than this one, and I don't like it so much that I might end up changing it. If I do it, I'll do it offline. At least change it to this watchtower so that from here on over it's at the same level. And it was just me being stupid and complacent. I had intentionally built this little rise in the ground right here, and I intended to do the same thing on this side so that the wall's kind of sitting up on that little tiny incline, but I forgot. So yeah, so there it is. Let's take a look at this thing from afar. Not bad. Lots of area to work with, and I still have lots of open field for the trees to grow, so I can just manually chop some trees down when I need in a rush. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I think I'm still gonna need to build some more kilners, and I think I'm due for another tailor, and possibly even due to tear this one down, just because I'm tired of babysitting it. So maybe if I rebuild it someplace else and babysit it for a while, I can, it will start working again. I don't know. It keeps stop. It continues to stop making clothes, and that sucks. I have to keep checking it and pull all the inventory out, dump it on the ground, and kind of reset it. So yeah, I think I can start considering a tavern soon. Maybe some more apiaries. I keep forgetting these since I don't normally mess with them. Yeah, so I forget that I have them, and I always forget to put dudes in there and take people out at the end of the year. Alright, so I just need to let this run for a little while and find a balance of, I might need to add some fields. I think I'm going to need to add some more orchards, because I keep running out. Oop, I gotta lock the eggs back up. I unlocked them just to give the villagers a treat, have them get some kind of different nutrients in their body. I did add some more kilners over here, and yeah, but since I've increased my population, I'm just gonna have to increase all that stuff along with it. And it's about time to start thinking about adding another barn. I got a message that I don't normally get often anymore since I got that mod that allows me to store more in the barns. So I am dumping off some meat in the market, and plan to trade that for some hide. So let's go ahead and do that. See what kind of trade ratio we get for meat. Let's start off with 1,000. God, they know I want the hide, so they're like, oh, let's just rip that man off. But I do have quite a bit of meat, so I'll take that deal. Alright, and I have my donkey set up to take that hide and dump it into the main line. And yeah, got all my weavers over in this area, so what are you waiting on? Oh, eggs. Yeah, I unlocked it and forgot it, and all the villagers ate the eggs. So Alright, well that's it. Just wanted to show you that. I'm going to get on with some work here and see what I can create.